MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you think of the power arms.
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 New York Mets.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Play ball. He's out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's a .417 hitter. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
When that pitch
leading off the inning, Michael Long, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Modi on the grass. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Jason Hayward now. And their runners at the corners now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Ball 4, take the base.
Striding in once again, Michael Long. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Play ball.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's singled his left.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
Here now is the final.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Game 3 of the NLDS. Next. Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, change.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Chicago Cubs.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 3. 4. Take the base. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Michael Long. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Long.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So striding in, Marcus Stroman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed, and a side. Now batting, Michael Long. He reached on a single in his first try.
Michael Long.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Michael Long. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Long.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Let's play ball. 3. Out.
Michael Long will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Almora is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Play ball. He's out.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Iglesias is there to make the catch, and a great... Ready once again, Michael Long. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Cespedes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. And when you...
2 men on, 2 out, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Long retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. Digging in, Michael Long, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schwarber. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Play ball.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His career line against Wheeler. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location.
He's free.
Now at the plate, Michael Long, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First offering on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 0-1 count and the pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Long. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Let's play ball.
Striding into the box, Michael Long. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so...
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Play ball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number
4-4, take your base. Leading off to the net, the left fielder, Michael.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Verdugo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. In now, Michael Long. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Muncy has room in foul territory. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He went down on strikes last time up.
Justin Turner.
Hit in the air out to left field. Long is in pursuit. He's through first and hustling for second.
Sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his...
The rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. It's game 1 of the World. Jacob deGrom gets the call on the mound here at home for game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny? Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
He's out.
That is it. The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it long. He's got it one away.
Let's play ball. Out.
That is seven. The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Play ball. 3.
Into the box, Michael Long. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Michael Long.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now at the plate, Jacob deGrom. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-2. Struck called. Now the throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience than the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
0-2, here it is. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to get...
So stepping in, Mike Clevenger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-2, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. 3 left for the... Stepping up now, Michael Long. He singled his last time up.
Michael Long.
First delivery to him on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the... Ready for another shot now. Mike Clevenger, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Clevenger.
Pops this one up. Iglesias shading to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll. Ready for another chance. Michael Long, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The left fielder, number 52. Go ahead.
Runner goes, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Iglesias. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Push softly over toward the right side. And that will conclude matters here. Digging in, Michael Long.
Michael Long.
From the stretch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And we are tied again.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
The final.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan? Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen into public. So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kipnis.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Long moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Let's play ball. He's out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Long is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Tribe. Stepping in, Michael Long. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that. Calhoun will stand in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left. Long ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back.
So striding forward now, number 35. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 1-1. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Long is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Michael Long. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper tank. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home.
He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Michael Long will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Whitgren, 28 years old. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Play ball. 3.
for the Indians, Tyler Flowers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to left field. Long is there, and he has it for the out.
Play ball.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Shane Bieber will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for...
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone.
Play ball.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Tyler Naquin.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Long will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, Michael Long. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Michael Long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Number 35 is there, and they go down in a hurry here. In now for Cleveland.
Number 35.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 14-1 the final tally here. The Tribe avoid elimination. And now a chance to meet the Mets.
Let's play ball.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Long moves over, 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight?
Play ball.
Leading off to the net, the left fielder, Michael Long.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. So
Now
far,
batting,
0 for 1
third
with a
baseman,
flyout.
Jose Ramirez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Long looking up. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Play ball. 4-4. Take the base.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Long comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Long.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The left fielder, number 23, Jackie Bradley
The 1-1.
Jr.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Play ball. 3.
Ready now, Michael Long. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Long.
Let's play ball.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The final.
A congratulatory phone call. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. An unresolved player concern is revisited. The player receives an update from his representative. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season. A coach offers guidance to a developing player. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development. A manager checks in with his ball club. player's agent calls to touch base. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. A player receives an update from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley.
Let's play ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Long. He's back in the starting lineup for this one
Michael.
after sitting out last night's game. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Long. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben, and he makes a nice catch on the trip. Standing in, Michael Long. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Bodie gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
4-4, take the base.
At the plate, Michael Long is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Let's play ball. Keep it.
guys, the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Jason Hayward. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player receives advice about the refining of his game. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. A check-in call from a representative. A previously discussed issue is taken up again. A representative calls with big news for his client. And, just like that, the course of a career changes. A recently acquired player meets with his new manager before his debut with his new team. Respecting his irritation with having been traded, the manager exercises diplomacy with his new addition. With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season. A young major leaguer is confronted with a role change. He doesn't welcome the idea. The player seems intent to remain where he is. The manager continues to lean on him. The player holds his ground on the issue, and the manager relents. coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters. A player's agent calls to touch base. The player is not content with the way he's being used. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
As the sun begins to...
Let's play ball. Out.
Digging in, number 33, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Number 33.
Swing, and he pops him up. Number 2 waits on it, 2 down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom.
3.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Michael Long. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Long.
Now here it comes. Turned on down the line. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks. Stepping into the box, Michael Long. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First offering on its way. That grounder caught him. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Let's play ball. 3.
Leading off the inning, Michael Long, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Your attention, please.
Next up from New York, Tomas Nido. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, Tomas Nido.
Comes set and the 0-1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Long is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Let's play ball. Out.
Digging in once again, Michael Long. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third. It's
a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he...
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And this is in the air now, out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Let's play ball.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Long. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Nimmo. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
As the sun...
Play ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Long. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Long.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Leonard on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Play ball.
Up next for Arizona, Michael Long. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Third baseman, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. His career line against Wheeler. He's a .333 hitter. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, John Leonard.
John Leonard.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Play ball.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Long giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. Digging in to try it again. Michael Long. He singled his last time up.
Long.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
Escobar.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Long. He's got it one away.
Play ball.
Now now to the plate, Michael
The left
Long.
fielder, number 1, Michael Long.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits two. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
New York Mets, 5 runs.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the new...
Play ball, 3. Ball 4, take the base.
Settling in now, Michael Long. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The left fielder, Michael Long.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Davis has got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Play ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Play ball.
So digging in now, Jose Iglesias. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit high and deep to left field. Long going back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Mets... Digging in now, Michael Long comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Michael Long. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. Marte at second. Kelly on at first with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Striding in once again, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 9.
The set and the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Now pitching
and batting in the 7th spot, number 37.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. Tuesday night baseball.
Play ball.
set to get his evening at the plate started. Michael Long batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's set, and the pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So striding in, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Escobar.
Softly hit toward the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now in the box, number 9, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Number 9.
Ready with the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Batting 9. The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Here's the 2-1. Line drive to left. Stanton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll. Plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Long, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Long. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has.
So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Michael Long. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Michael Long. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes that these things... Hey, it took them an extra train to do it, but hey, they're not going to fight as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
There is rain.
Play ball.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Long is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Let's play ball. He's out.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Long ranging back. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You know, that's sort of a tough one.
Now batting, Michael Long. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Long.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Long is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Hicks is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Let's play ball. Out.
Next for New York.
Number 43, Aaron.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Now hitting, representing the Arizona Diamondbacks, number 1, Michael Long. Another home run. There it is, his third home run. 3 minutes to go. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. That's 3 in a row now. Oh, that's a monster home run. Two minutes remaining. There's number 7. Gone! That hit the batter's eye. Just 1 minute remaining. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 1, Michael Long. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Ronnie.